Picture this, you're standing at the bottom of the stairs, looking up, and suddenly it feels like a mountain. Your legs hesitate, maybe even tremble a little, and you think, when did this get so hard? Or maybe it's that moment when you try to stand up from your favorite armchair and your thighs just don't seem to have the power they once did. If this sounds familiar, let me tell you, you're not alone. For so many of us in our 50s, 60s, and beyond, that slow burn in our legs, that wobbly feeling when we walk, or the need to grab a handrail isn't just getting older. It's a signal from our bodies, and today we're going to listen to it. Whether you're noticing it's harder to climb stairs, get up from a chair, or walk with the steadiness you used to have, this video is for you. We're diving deep into why your legs might feel weaker and, more importantly, what you can do about it, starting today. Because here's the truth, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. With the right tools, you can move with power and live life on your terms. Let's start with a story. Meet Susan, a 62-year-old grandmother from Ohio. A year ago, Susan dreaded her daily walk to the mailbox. Her legs felt heavy and she'd grip the porch railing just to make it back inside. She thought, this is just what happens when you get older. But then a simple blood test revealed she was missing key nutrients her body needed to stay strong. With a few changes, some vitamins, a bit of sunshine, and short walks, Susan now climbs the stairs to her grandkids' playroom without a second thought. Her story isn't unique and it could be yours. So, what's going on when your legs start to feel weaker? It's not just age. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls each year, often because of weakened legs or poor balance. That's a startling number, but it's also a wake-up call. Sometimes the culprit is a quiet deficiency in vitamins like D, B12, or B1, stealing your strength little by little. Other times, it's conditions like arthritis, nerve issues, or even a lack of movement that's holding you back. The good news? Many of these causes are fixable, and we're going to explore them all. This isn't about quick fixes or internet fads. It's about giving your body what it needs, backed by science, so you can walk to the park, dance at a family party, or just stand tall with confidence. In this video, we'll uncover the nutrients your legs are craving, simple exercises to boost your strength, and practical steps to keep you steady. So, grab a notebook, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's take the first step together. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Leave a comment and share your experience, or just say hello. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to Daily Health 365, where we're building a community full of strength, support, and smart habits for life after 60. Let's build a community of strength, starting right now. Why do your legs feel weak? It's not just aging. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, my legs just aren't what they used to be? Maybe you've noticed it takes extra effort to get out of the car, or you feel unsteady crossing the yard. It's easy to chalk it up to getting older, but let me share a little secret. Weak legs aren't always about age. There's often something specific going on in your body, and understanding it can be the key to getting your strength back. Let's dive into why your legs might be struggling and how you can take control. Take John, a 58-year-old from Texas. He loves tinkering in his garage, but last year, he started feeling a dull ache in his legs and could barely climb a stepladder without wobbling. John thought it was arthritis, a family trait. But when he saw his doctor, a blood test showed he was low on vitamin D and B12. After a few months of targeted changes, John's back to fixing his old car, feeling steadier than ever. His story shows us that leg weakness often has a cause we can pinpoint and fix. So, what's really going on? First, nutrient deficiencies can play a huge role. Vitamins like D, B12, and B1 are critical for muscle strength, nerve function, and energy production. When they're low, your legs might feel heavy or unsteady. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that up to 20% of older adults have low B12 levels, which can zap your balance and strength. But it's not just vitamins. Conditions like arthritis or osteoporosis can weaken the joints and bones supporting your legs. Nerve issues, like those from diabetes or even early Parkinson's, can disrupt how your brain talks to your muscles. And let's not forget lifestyle. Sitting too much or skipping exercise can make muscles lose their power over time. Here's the thing, knowing the cause is half the battle. If your legs feel like they're letting you down, it's not about accepting it as normal aging. It's about listening to your body's signals. Maybe it's a vitamin you're missing, or maybe it's a sign to get moving more. The key is not to guess. A simple chat with your doctor, maybe a blood test or a quick checkup, can uncover what's really going on. Compare that to brushing it off and hoping it gets better. It's like trying to fix a car without looking under the hood. So here's your first action step. If your legs feel weaker or less steady, make the call to your doctor this week. Ask, could this be more than just aging? You deserve to know. In the next part, we'll explore how vitamin D can power up your muscles and keep you steady. But for now, share in the comments, have you noticed your legs feeling off lately? Your story could spark hope for someone else. Let's keep moving forward together. Vitamin D, the key to strong muscles and steady balance. Imagine standing up from your favorite chair, feeling your legs lift you with ease, or walking up the stairs with a spring in your step. Now, imagine if something as simple as a vitamin could make that possible again. That's where vitamin D comes in, a nutrient that's like a spark plug for your muscles and balance. If your legs have been feeling heavy or unsteady, this could be the game changer you've been missing. Let's explore why vitamin D is so powerful, how it might be slipping away, and what you can do to bring it back, starting today. Meet Mary, a 65-year-old from Florida. Last year, she started relying on a cane to walk to her garden because her legs felt weak and wobbly. She thought it was just part of aging, but her doctor ran a blood test and found her vitamin D levels were critically low. After 6 weeks of a daily supplement and short walks in the morning sun, Mary ditched the cane and now climbs her porch steps without a second thought. Her story isn't a miracle, it's science, and it could be your story, too. So, why is vitamin D such a big deal? Your muscles aren't just clumps of tissue, they're smart systems with tiny receptors that act like locks, waiting for vitamin D to turn the key. When it does, it helps your muscles contract smoothly, rebuild after activity, and keep you balanced. Without enough vitamin D, those locks stay jammed. A study from Trinity College Dublin found that people over 60 with low vitamin D levels were nearly 3 times more likely to struggle with muscle weakness. Another large European study showed they faced double the risk of serious falls. Weak muscles don't just make stairs harder, they can lead to wobbling hips or a waddling gait, raising the chance of a fall that could change everything. Why do so many of us run low on vitamin D as we age? For starters, our skin gets less efficient at making it from sunlight. If you're spending more time indoors, wearing sunscreen, or covering up to protect your skin, you're blocking those rays your body needs. Food can help, but let's be honest, most of us aren't eating salmon, sardines, or fortified milk every day. The National Institutes of Health estimates that over 40% of older Americans have low vitamin D levels, often without knowing it. That's a silent thief, stealing your strength bit by bit. Here's the good news, you can fight back. First, ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your vitamin D levels. The sweet spot is usually 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter. Your doctor can tell you exactly where you stand. Most experts recommend 800 to 1000 IU daily for older adults, but some may need more, so don't guess, get guidance. Pair that with safe sun exposure, 15 to 30 minutes a few times a week, ideally early morning or late afternoon, can work wonders. And don't skip the food, try a salmon salad or a glass of fortified orange juice a few times a week. Combine vitamin D with calcium or magnesium for even better results, as they team up to strengthen your bones and muscles. Think about this, the difference between gripping a handrail and walking confidently could be a daily vitamin and a short stroll. Mary felt it, and so can you. So, here's your action step, call your doctor this week to check your vitamin D levels. Then share in the comments, have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Your story might inspire someone else. Let's keep going. Next, we'll uncover how vitamin B12 keeps your nerves sharp and your steps steady. Stay with me. Vitamin B12, the guardian of your nerves and coordination. Have you ever felt like your feet aren't quite where they're supposed to be? Maybe you're walking across the living room and stumble just a bit, or your toes feel tingly like they're half asleep. It's easy to brush it off as tiredness or just getting older, but what if it's your body whispering that it's missing something vital? That something could be vitamin B12, the unsung hero that keeps your nerves firing and your steps steady. Today, we're diving into how B12 protects your coordination, why it's so easy to run low, and how you can bring it back to keep moving with confidence. Let me tell you about Tom, a 70-year-old retiree from Chicago. Tom loved evening walks with his dog, but he started noticing his legs felt disconnected. He had to watch his feet to avoid tripping, especially in the dark. He thought it was just age creeping up, but a blood test revealed a B12 deficiency. After a few months of supplements and a tweak to his diet, Tom's back to strolling his neighborhood, feeling like his legs are truly his again. His story shows us that a small fix can make a big difference. So, what's the deal with vitamin B12? Think of your nerves as the body's wiring, sending signals from your brain to your legs to keep every step smooth and balanced. B12 is like the insulation that keeps those wires working properly. Without it, the signals get fuzzy, leading to symptoms like tingling, numbness, or a walking on cotton sensation. A study from the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society found that up to 20% of older adults have low B12 levels, and even mild deficiencies can cause unsteadiness or slower walking. Left unchecked, this can increase your risk of falls or even lead to permanent nerve damage. That's why catching it early is so critical. Why do we lose B12 as we age? As we get older, our stomachs produce less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from foods like meat, fish, eggs, or dairy. If you're on medications like metformin for diabetes or acid reducers for heartburn, those can block absorption too. Vegetarians or vegans are also at higher risk since B12 is mostly found in animal products. The tricky part? You might not feel sick until the deficiency has been quietly affecting your nerves for years. The good news is that B12 deficiency is easy to diagnose and treat. A simple blood test can check your levels, ask your doctor to measure B12 and, if needed, markers like methylmalonic acid for accuracy. If you're low, a daily supplement of 500 to 1,000 micrograms can work wonders. Some folks may need injections if absorption is a problem, but for most, a pill does the job. B12 is water-soluble, so your body uses what it needs and flushes out the rest, making it safe at standard doses. You can also boost your diet with B12-rich foods, think grilled salmon, scrambled eggs, or fortified cereals. Compare wobbling through your day to walking with certainty. That's what B12 can do. Tom felt it, and you can too. So, here's your action step. If you've noticed tingling, unsteadiness, or legs that feel off, call your doctor this week to check your B12 levels. Don't wait for a fall to act. And share in the comments, have you felt these symptoms lately? Your story could help someone else take that first step. Next, we'll explore how vitamin B1 fuels your legs with energy to keep you moving strong. Stay with me and let's keep building that confidence. Vitamin B1, thiamine fuel for your muscle energy. Ever had one of those days where your legs feel like they're dragging through mud? You want to walk to the store or play with your grandkids, but your muscles just won't cooperate. If that sounds familiar, you might be missing a quiet but powerful nutrient. Vitamin B1, also called thiamine. This little spark plug turns your food into energy, keeping your legs ready to move. Let's uncover why thiamine matters, why it's easy to run low, and how you can recharge your strength. Meet Linda, a 67-year-old from Oregon. She used to tire out halfway to the supermarket, her legs feeling like lead. Linda thought it was just aging, but her doctor found she was low on thiamine. After adding B1, rich foods like beans and a daily supplement, Linda now walks a mile daily, feeling lighter and stronger. Her story shows that sometimes all your body needs is the right fuel. So what does thiamine do? It's like the engine that helps your muscles convert glucose, your body's main fuel, into energy. Without enough B1, your legs can feel heavy, weak, or cramp up easily. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that low thiamine levels are common in older adults, leading to fatigue and reduced muscle performance. In severe cases, it can cause a condition called beriberi, with symptoms like tingling or a shuffling walk. Thankfully, mild deficiencies are far more common and fixable. Why do we lose thiamine? As we age, our appetites may shrink, and we might lean on refined carbs like white bread or pasta, which lack B1. Medications like diuretics for blood pressure can also flush it out. If you're managing diabetes or enjoy a nightly glass of wine, your B1 stores might take a hit too. The good news? You can boost your levels easily. A blood test can check for deficiency, and most adults need just 1.1 to 1.2 milligrams daily. Foods like pork, sunflower seeds, peas, or whole grains are great sources. A quality multivitamin can help too. Think of it this way. Without thiamine, your muscles are like a car running on empty. With it, you're ready to roll. So, here's your action step. If your legs feel sluggish or you tire quickly, talk to your doctor about thiamine. Add a B1-rich food to your plate this week, maybe a lentil soup or oatmeal. Share in the comments. Have your legs felt heavy lately? Your story might inspire someone else. Next, we'll explore how exercise can supercharge your strength. Keep moving with me. The power of movement. Exercise to boost strength and balance. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, feeling your legs move with confidence, or standing up from a park bench without a second thought. That kind of strength and steadiness doesn't just come from vitamins, it comes from moving your body. Exercise is the secret sauce that supercharges your muscles and balance, and it's never too late to start. Today, we're diving into how simple movements can transform your legs, backed by science, and how you can take that first step toward feeling stronger. Meet Robert, a 60-year-old from Colorado. A year ago, he struggled to keep up with his grandkids at the playground, his legs shaky after just a few steps. Robert thought exercise was for younger folks, but he joined a local senior yoga class. Within 2 months, he was climbing stairs without holding the railing, beaming with pride. His story shows that even small movements can make a big difference. Why is exercise so powerful? Your muscles and nerves thrive on activity. When you move, you build strength, improve coordination, and sharpen your balance. A study from the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who exercise regularly cut their risk of falls by up to 30%. Simple activities like walking or balance drills tell your brain and muscles to work together, keeping you steady. Compare sitting all day to a 15-minute walk. Movement wakes up your body, while staying still lets it rust. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Start with a daily 15-minute walk, maybe around your block or a nearby park. Try balance exercises like standing on one foot for 10 seconds while holding a chair, or gentle squats to strengthen your thighs. These moves, done 3 to 4 times a week, can rebuild what you thought was lost. If you're new to exercise, a community class like yoga or Tai Chi can be fun and social. The key is consistency. Think of it like watering a plant to help it grow. Here's the beauty. Exercise doesn't just strengthen your legs, it lifts your spirit. Robert found joy in keeping up with his grandkids, and you can too. So, here's your action step. This week, try a 10-minute walk or a simple balance drill at home. Check with your doctor first if you have health concerns. Join a local walking group or class for extra motivation. Many community centers offer free sessions for seniors. Share in the comments. What's one activity you'd love to do with stronger legs? Your goal could spark someone else's. Next, we'll explore how leg strength boosts your confidence and connections. Stay with me. Psychological and social impact, regaining confidence and connection. Have you ever skipped a family gathering because you worried about tripping or feeling unsteady? Weak legs don't just limit your steps. They can dim your confidence and steal moments with those you love. But here's the beautiful truth. Strengthening your legs can lift your spirit and reconnect you with the world. Let's explore how stronger legs boost your mind and social life, and why this matters more than ever. Meet Jane, a 64-year-old from Georgia. She used to love potlucks with friends but started staying home, fearing a fall in front of others. After working on her leg strength with walks and vitamins, Jane's back to laughing over shared meals, her confidence restored. Her story shows that stronger legs do more than carry you. They open doors to joy and connection. Science backs this up. A study in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults with better mobility report higher self-esteem and lower rates of depression. When you trust your legs, you're less afraid to step out, whether it's a walk to the farmer's market or dancing at a wedding. Compare hiding at home to joining friends for a stroll. One shrinks your world, the other expands it. Stronger legs mean independence, letting you live life on your terms, not limited by fear. This isn't just about you, it's about the people who cherish you. Grandkids want you at their games. Friends miss your smile. So, here's your action step. Picture one activity you've avoided, like a community event or family outing. Commit to taking one small step toward it this week, maybe a short walk to build confidence. Share in the comments. What's one moment you'd love to reclaim with stronger legs? Your dream could inspire someone else. Next, we'll share practical steps to start your journey. Keep shining. Act today. A practical plan to get started. You've learned how vitamins and exercise can transform your legs, but the real magic happens when you take that first step. Today, let's make it simple and actionable with a plan to rebuild your strength and confidence. No overwhelm, just small, powerful moves to get you moving better starting now. Meet Sarah, a 59-year-old from Michigan. She felt her legs slowing her down, making grocery trips exhausting. Sarah started with a doctor's visit, a daily multivitamin, and 15-minute walks. Within weeks, she was carrying her groceries with ease, smiling brighter. Her story proves you don't need big changes, just consistent ones. Here's your plan. First, call your doctor this week to check your vitamin D, B12, and B1 levels. A quick blood test can reveal what's missing. Second, start a supplement if your doctor recommends it. 800 IU of vitamin D or 500 micrograms of B12 are common starting points. Third, add nutrient-rich foods. Try salmon for dinner twice a week or oatmeal with sunflower seeds for breakfast. These are packed with the vitamins your legs crave. Finally, move a little every day. A 15-minute walk around your block or a simple balance exercise like standing on one foot for 10 seconds can spark change. Research from the CDC shows that small bouts of activity can cut fall risk by 20%. Compare waiting for things to get better to taking these steps. Action wins every time. Use a free app like MyFitnessPal to track your meals or progress, keeping you motivated. So, here's your action step. Pick one thing, call your doctor, try a new food, or take a short walk, and do it this week. Share in the comments. What's your first step? Your choice could inspire someone else. Next, we'll cover how to stay safe while boosting your strength. Let's do this together. Cautions and tips: supplementing vitamins safely. You're ready to boost your leg's strength with vitamins, but let's pause for a quick word on doing it safely. Supplements can be powerful, but like any tool, they work best when used wisely. Let's keep you safe and strong. Consider Anna, a 66-year-old from Arizona. Excited to try vitamin D, she took a high dose without checking with her doctor, only to face high calcium levels. A quick adjustment with her physician got her back on track. Stories like Anna's remind us more isn't always better. The National Institutes of Health warns that too much vitamin D can harm kidneys, and some vitamins may interact with medications like blood thinners. Here's your action step. Always talk to your doctor before starting supplements, especially if you're on meds. Ask about safe doses and blood tests to monitor levels. Check trusted sources like the NIH or Mayo Clinic for guidance. Share in the comments, what's one question you'll ask your doctor? Let's stay safe and keep moving forward. Action and inspiration. Step into your strength. We've walked through the power of vitamins, exercise, and confidence to reclaim your leg strength. Now, it's time to take that spark and turn it into action. Your legs aren't just for walking, they carry you toward moments that matter. Chasing grandkids, strolling with friends, or simply standing tall. You're not defined by age, but by the steps you choose to take today. Meet the Walk Strong group in Florida, a community of seniors who transformed their lives. Once hesitant to leave home, they started with short walks, vitamin checks, and shared stories. 3 months later, they're hiking local trails, laughing together, their confidence soaring. A study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that small, consistent steps like these boost mobility and happiness. Compare staying still to moving forward. One keeps you stuck, the other sets you free. Here's your moment. Pick one action today. Call your doctor to check your vitamin levels, take a 10-minute walk, or try a B12-rich meal like scrambled eggs. These aren't just tasks, they're invitations to a stronger, more vibrant you. Join a local walking group or our online community to share your journey. Your progress could light the way for someone else. Picture yourself a month from now, climbing stairs with ease or dancing at a family party. That's not a dream, it's within reach. So, share in the comments, what's one goal you're setting for your strength? Maybe it's a walk to the mailbox or a trip with loved ones. Subscribe to our channel for weekly tips to keep you moving, and let's build a community of strength together. Your next step starts now. Take it and let's make every moment count.